You know what? I'm calling it now already. Egghead Island is One Piece's best arc. Let me tell you why. Obviously, there'll be manga spoilers ahead, so if you're not up to date, I would recommend watching this video instead. Now, Egghead Island. Why? Well, there's two kinds of arcs in One Piece. The fucking around arcs and the finding out arcs. Weirdly enough, One Piece sagas usually involve us finding out before fucking around, so it's kind of an inverted system, but it works. Egghead Island is a finding out arc, which is currently something it has in common with my favorite arc, which is Sabaody Archipelago. Something about landing in an island and having bombshell after bombshell drop on you like, yo, I better not finish that joke, I don't think it's worth going there. Either way, don't forget to hit the like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you want more videos like this, thanks. But for real, the amount of lore drops in both these arcs is unreal, especially in Egghead. We're getting answers to more questions than we bargained for, and the current state of things is escalating so much I fear we're super close to a fucking around arc. Which is probably when, quote, that man will clash, end quote, as Oda said. That sounds like the least vague statement Oda has ever given us. But I won't speculate on who's who yet, that's Wano stuff. I'm here to talk about Eggheads, so let's get this over easy. First off, and the biggest thing here, is that we got the big Vegapunk face reveal, and this man is really just Einstein in One Piece. But he's also got an apple head, so now I'm mad he just goes against the island name. Bad for Mr. Dr. Vegapunk. Of course, what's a Vegapunk without his 6 paths of brain? We find out that Vegapunk has divided his knowledge amongst himself and 6 other Vegapunk clone thingies, and I'm already in love with all of them. But don't tell them Shaka's my favorite, I'm not supposed to play favorites. It may feel like an afterthought now, after so many weeks of knowing who Vegapunk is, but back in the day, which is of course a few months ago, the mystery of Vegapunk's identity was like an almost 12-year-long mystery, so it's no small reveal. And then we got a reunion with 2 of my 3 favorite One Piece villains, Lucci and Kaku, as members of CP0. The third is Kumadori, by the way. And it feels so good to see them after so long. Of course, so long is about 3 years for me, because that's how recently I started One Piece, so yeah. When they first popped up, I was worried they wouldn't be a challenge for the current monster trio, but them taking brief control of the new Seraphim and then also showing off their awakened form was the icing on top for me to think they might actually stand a little bit of a chance. But there's still the fact that they haven't beaten an emperor, so I ain't scared. Still proud of them for awakening their devil fruits though. I know we've seen a lot of awakenings now, but there's a reason we've only started seeing them now. They're not easy to achieve. Speaking of, we finally got confirmation that Luffy can just go into Gear 5 anywhere, anytime. But then he'll just end up as an old raisin for a bit after using it. Like a reversed Gear 3 drawback. That's pretty neat to know, you know? Anyways, like a certain Sabaody arc, the climax will probably end up as a battle against Admiral Adam Sandler, but this time he has an old man on his side. The best way to have an advantage as proven when we had an old man on our side against Admiral Adam Sandler in Sabaody Archipelago. He says we won't have an easy escape off the island, and well, we're not having an easy escape off the island because we got a traitor among us. The Egghead Island arc may be called Egghead Island arc, but it's far from the only location we've seen. We've also been shown G14 and been introduced to some members of SWORD who I think might either be bad at their jobs or not field agents at all, because Prince Cruz or whatever his name is and his people have attacked a world-renowned pirate crew as Marines, so there's no chance anyone would think they're pirates like X-Drake was. That said, we also got introduced to Vice Admiral Dahl, and I'm not going to talk about her because that would just turn into a 30-minute video of me praising her, which this video isn't that. Of course, the significance of us going to this marine base was to see the reaction to Mr. Blackbeard snatching up Kobe before leaving Amazon Lily in the post-Wano section, and yeah, Helmepper wants help fighting that there Blackbeard to get back that there Kobe. While the other Marines don't want to, because they're probably scared of something. Garp is the best Gramps though, so he's already headed to show Blackbeard why he's Garp the Fist. I know he might lose because of old ageness, but I really want him to get back his boy Kobe, and also maybe Law if Law lost that fight. Law's my favorite character, so I don't underestimate him, but come on, he's fighting Blackbeard, he's not winning, so my best bet is him and his crew escaped. Of course, it would make sense for the Rocky Port incident boys to have a reunion, but I don't want that. Back to Egghead though, as we're in the split up gang phase right now, so you know the story's about to ramp up something crazy. And I for one can't wait to see how Oda one-ups himself this time.